Good morning. This morning I'm going to be doing this mold, a little lizard. I'm going to be using these chameleon mica powders from Reservoir, something like that. I've only used one out of this box and it was the Galaxy, and I've just written there it comes out pink or purple. But for this morning I'm going to try the bronze, which looks green in the little bottle. A grape. I don't know, is it a green grape or a black grape? I don't know, or a purple grape, but I'm going to be using grape. Um, then the champagne. So I'm going to be doing that, and then the teal. I'm going to try and just do the legs and feet with the teal. Let me see what I planned. The tail has got like different sections. I'm going to be doing that with the grape and the champagne. So that's for the tail. And like I said, teals for the feet, black and grape. And then the bronze, which looks greeny. I'm going to do the body. And okay, that's for the body. Now I must just, this one says golden. I'm going to try and get that into the head. I hope I remember all of this. I might change as I go. It's got little eyes there. I'm just going to paint that at the end when I'm done. All right. So I'm just going to be using these and hopefully... Oh, see, already I've forgotten what I've said. I think I said golden for the head. Well, if I said something different, it's now golden for the head. Take that off. It's going to be a bit tricky getting it into the head properly. Over the eye. Oh, I have to put more on this. Can't really have a good look in there. I don't want to pull the mold open too much. It's going on. I can see it on the side. It is a nice sheen coming through the mold there. I like it already. Trying to get into everywhere there. Right at the nose. Try and get that in there. A little brush would probably maybe be easier. I actually struggled to find something I really like using for this. So let's just carry on. Okay, so that's the gold mica powder in the head. Just make sure I get it to the end of the neck type thing there. That looks pretty covered, even if I turn it over. Just clean my brush a bit. Okay, so that was my golden. I'm going to put that to the side because I might just forget and use it again. Okay, the teal. Let me do the body first. I was going to do the bronze for the body. Oh, oh no, now it's like stuck in there. Anyway, I'm going to leave that and struggle with that later. Okay, so this is for the body. It says bronze, it goes on green. Interesting to see what it comes out when I'm finished. I've been wanting to do this little mold and use I've seen so many videos of people using the chameleon powders, and it's so beautiful. So I've been looking forward to that. So it's double whammy today. My little lizard and the mica powders. The chameleon mica powders. I'm gonna fill this one today. I haven't even made my resin. I'll just leave it and then make the resin. Because it's so cold, I put the resin in a warm water bath first for a bit, and you know, to get it. Because when I pour it out, it's like molasses. It's so thick because I'm just in the shed and it's not warm. Oh, this is a really beautiful color. I love this. But anyway, I'm going to pour, and then it will have to wait the whole weekend because we're on our way to Inverness for the weekend. So I'll only be back late on Sunday. So I'll have to demold little lizard on Monday. Oh, what am I doing? Trying to put a lid on an already closed one. I really love this, you know, this bronze. It's really beautiful. Okay, let me do the feet with the teal. I think I might need another brush for those little toes. Where are my brushes? My cupboard is close by. Oh, that might be... This is a nice brush, but it might be too big. It will get in. It's quite soft. I'm gonna try this one. Okay, here goes for the legs. Try to get up on the sides. Make sure there's color everywhere along the little leg. Into the toes, 5 toes. I don't think I got a lot in there. Just press it like that. Can't really see if it's sticking properly. Need a bit there. Goodness, I really can't see if the powder is sticking to the silicone mold there. It must, surely. Oh, I can't see. Let me just get rid of... I mean, can you... There must be color in there. Yeah, if I hold it this way, it looks better. I must just believe. Just believe that it's there. This angle, excuse me. This angle, I can see it a little bit better. My voice is so croaky all of a sudden. I've been struggling with, I don't know if I can say a cold, but I've just, you know, blocked nose. I don't feel really bad. It's just, yeah, just a bit, not totally normal. Surely it's there. I don't know. This the other colors I could see so clearly, but with this one, maybe it's this brush. Let me just grab another one. I don't even know where I put my brushes now. You see, I'm not ready. grab one of these out of a packet. Just a really small one. I just want to see if it makes a difference with the feet. Or maybe I'm just making something out of nothing. Let me get into the toes with this wee brush. Just looks to me as though there's areas it's not taking the powder so easily. Hopefully it's my imagination, and when I demold it will be lovely. Getting rid of a bit of loose powder. So that was my teal, and then for the tail I'm going to do grape and champagne in turn. Oh, that's lovely. I'm going to go back. No, what shall I use? I'm going to go back to this brush. I'm going to start with the champagne on the edge here. But look, little indentations. I must try and stay in that. Not so easy. Maybe brush it up the sides. Oh, goodness. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly straight, and you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Still like to get it as good as I possibly can. You know, if I try to be too pedantic, it just takes the joy out of things, you know, when you're so critical of, oh no, I should have done that, should have done that. I can be a bit critical of myself. I think this is going to look good. They're getting a little bit bigger, it seems, as I get around that corner. I'll do this one. This is another mold that I haven't measured, so I don't know how much resin it's going to take. I'm just going to do the whole tip, this champagne color. Okay, that's the champagne. And now this one, what was this? The grape. I'm going to do this one, the grape. Basically just going to fill in the clear areas. It seems like this blue is not going on the same as the others. I mean, the other blue, the teal, I also thought it's not going on so well. What is it with the blue? Oh, there's quite a big one. I think maybe I should have taken the champagne a bit further, but oh no, that is actually just a big, it's around this corner, there's two big ones. Let me just dab that on there. Last one. And that's that. I'm gonna make my resin. Just clean that off a bit. Gonna make my resin and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I've mixed up my resin, a 1-to-1 resin. I made 40 ml of A, 40 ml of B. Had them in a warm water bath, so I got a lot of the bubbles out. I'm going to put in a bit of this black mica powder. It's just a cheapish brand from Amazon. You don't know how much. Once it's on the stick, it doesn't want to go back off. And then every time I get too much. Oh, this is a battle of wills. Oof. Okay, I think that's okay. That was a bit of a struggle with this one. Why is this not mixing properly? It's been one of those mornings. They're stuck on the sides. This is just a little bit odd for me. It's very see-through, translucent. I don't have much natural light, so things sometimes look different in natural light. I've just taken it nearer the window, and it looks alright. And because I mix it when it's still slightly warm, when the two parts come out of the warm water bath, I find if I mix it slightly warm, then I don't have so many bubbles. I ordered a bubble machine, so that would sort that out. But this is pretty good. Not that you really will see it, but I'm going to leave it because it looks quite dark in the cup. Okay, where shall I start? Let me just get a clean wooden stick. Well, I say clean, it's been used before. I don't know where to pour. Into the body, maybe? Nice and slowly into the stick. Put a bit in the tail. It's a bit streaky. I should have mixed more. It's running pretty easily. I'm just going to pour like that. I don't want that dripping. I forgot to put my silicone mat on here, so I don't really want to mess on this, because you can see there's previous times that I messed and it doesn't come off. Just cannot get it off. This is probably not dark enough. See, now I'm doing little drops where I don't want little drops. I have to clean this before it gets too thick. I'm just going to put this down. move you on there. Okay, much easier to clean. It's not running into the feet yet. Clean off that drip. We'll just go slowly, give the resin time to go where it wants to go. These feet are so small. I hope my table is level. Otherwise it's going to be running over in places and not go into the feet. Maybe I should just... Oh, this resin is not thick. It's not very dark at all. So I think the legs are going to be quite light, which is okay, I suppose. Okay, I've got some in there. I don't want to get too much on the stick and then I mess. Such small toes. Why have you got such small toes? See, now that I've put some in, the resin's actually running in there better. Suppose it wanted an example, you know. It's okay to go in there, just go in, and then it went into the feet. Just make sure I fill it up nicely because the toes are so small. There's not much resin in there. It will just break. I'm just going to give it time to run in a bit. Oops. I messed on my tablecloth, but it's a white clean one and the resin doesn't stick to it. So when I get to cleaning, I can get everything nice and clean. It's nicer to work in a clean area. Thank you. I just got a sandwich from my husband. He was like tiptoeing around, too scared to say anything. He's working from home today. And I've got lunch. Good service around here. Okay, that looks okay. I've made 80 mils of resin, and I've got quite a bit left. Now I've got to, oh, I don't want it running over. Don't run over. Okay, I think that's pretty full. That should be good. Well, that's that. I'm going to find something to do with my leftover resin. I don't really have an idea now. And then I'll be back when this is ready to unmold. See you then. Good morning. We've got our little lizard here to demold today. I did this on Thursday, so it's been quite a long wait for me being away and not being able to demold in time. Oh, this is sticking to it quite tightly. Just, start one end and just slowly go over the feet. I don't want to break off any toes. There we are. That's loose. Are you loose? There we go. That goes over the body. Next, foot. Other foot. Just make sure I've got all the toes intact, and then to get it over the head. Oh, there we go. It's moving. Come off. There we go. Just pop everything back as it should be. Here's the little lizard. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. It's really shiny. Marker powders that I used came out well. The blue on the feet. The different colors in the tail. They came out quite separate, so it looks really lovely. I'll do eyes. Actually, just hold on. I bought some new markers on the weekend. It's a metallic set. Just bought it from Hobbycraft in the UK, obviously. So here's the black. You have to give it a good shake. I found quite a lot of stuff, so I've got to sort it out. The nib is quite thick, so I must just be careful because the eye is not that big. These markers are oil based, so they do take a while to dry. And I mean, for delicate smaller areas, it's probably not so great. I've got other ones though that are, it's got a thinner nib. It would work better, but it's working for the eye. Just get over there. I'll have another look later on. And that looks okay. Little lizard face. I'll do a thin line in the mouth of black. I don't know where my thin black marker is. I might find it here. I'm unorganized this morning. Let me go through my box. Where's the black? It might be in the house because I used it for something else. No, the black's not here. I do have, wait, got a different option. These are calligraphy pens that I've just chucked in with all the others. It might work. There we go. Oh no. Get that off. I don't want black there. Let's do a thin black in his mouth. Now to get back in there. I'll get in and then just wipe the excess. Wipe that with my finger. You can probably go around here with this. It's much thinner. That eye actually looks okay.
here we go. His mouth. And I think he looks gorgeous. Gorgeous little fella. I'm glad it's so shiny. I've done other mold and I was so excited, and then it was so matte. Not shiny at all. Oh, now I touched the eye. Came off on my glove. Anyway, that's him. All done. And he waited very patiently for me to come and mold him this morning. All right. Have a good day, everybody.